Assalamu alaikum, everyone. It only took 5 years. Try not to laugh. Welcome to Chai with Aich. This is my first video on YouTube, and we're going to be doing a Q&A / thoughts on certain topics. So let's just get it shaken. Okay. What I miss about Kuwait is definitely the Istinja hose, because that's number one. Number two, I miss my friends. I miss going to their houses and just like pigging out. Oh, you go to my friend's house and you don't eat for 3 days. I also really miss the mall. Ew.
I really miss the mall.
I really miss the malls, and I really miss going to the movie theaters. They were so clean. I'm sick, by the way, so. Damn it, I lost the page. I really miss being driven everywhere in Kuwait. Now I have to take public transportation, and I cannot stand it when my abaya is dragged in piss or spit or frozen mucus from when it's winter time. So at New York City, please get your life together. I'd say weather. The winter times here are like 70 degrees, but people still insist on wearing Uggs. Where's the tissues? I'm sick, but now that I actually did that, I actually remembered a thing. In Kuwait, they wouldn't let me blow my nose properly. It was always like, that meant you were sophisticated and refined. In New York, you can just let loose. Like, people really don't care about how you blow your nose. Like, something so trivial as blowing your nose, like, it was such a big, yani, shagulukum. What's the word? Please help me. This video is really bad, isn't it? I feel so awkward. Guys, I'm so nervous right now. I don't know how YouTubers do it. They're like, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In New York City, public transportation is regular. You have some people who take the car, but honestly, living in the city, you don't really need a car. In Kuwait, you do. Parking is expensive in New York City. Kuwait is a Muslim country. You get to hear the adhan, call to prayer. The food is halal. It basically means it's allowed, it's permissible. In Kuwait, the food is really cheap. In New York City, what's the cheapest thing you can get in New York City? $1 pizza, honestly. There's no tax in Kuwait. In America, there is tax. That really breaks my heart. I don't know what else to say, honestly. Try to look more alive, right? Gas is also cheap. If you really want to just put a quarter tank of gas, do it. New York City, it's like $3 and change. $9 change. I don't know. I don't drive, guys. I don't have my permit. I don't have my license. So it became really clear to me how narrow-minded people were in Kuwait when it came to standards of beauty. Because Kuwait was rich and safe, certain ways of thinking and certain concepts didn't have the chance to flourish. In New York City, a lot of people are in survival mode. A lot of things Kuwaitis tend to prioritize is considered trivial to New Yorkers. So that's the tea. There's a lot of diversity in New York City, and so a lot of people are tolerant to different cultures and different ways of living. The individualism in New York City is pretty high. My own looks is what I learned to tolerate first when I moved there. Because basically, when I was going to school in Kuwait, because I had big lips and because I was black, I was considered ugly. You know, so the person who harassed me because of my lips in 6th grade, if you end up seeing this, thank you for giving me your good deeds. First of all, I have a huge phobia that I'm gonna die in my sleep every night. I'm hoping that I don't die within the next 10 years, inshallah. If I end up living for another 10 years, I'd say that I would probably be married with kids, inshallah. These men out here are really like playing me. That's the tea, for real. Men are trash, but I have no other choice, you feel me? Some would argue that not all men are trash. Number 2, I see myself as a successful entrepreneur, successful in both Dar Hanan, which is my business, follow Dar Hanan on Instagram, and Halo Productions. I also don't want to limit myself, so I'm welcoming any opportunity that's thrown my way. Who knows, maybe I'll be a successful YouTuber. Who knows? I see myself spoiling my parents because they've done so much for me. They've supported me all my life, especially my mom. I love you, Mom, very much. I would be living in Middle East, inshallah, because Lord knows that I'm trying to move out of New York City right now, but you know, I got college to finish. Years, I hope to have achieved elegance and sophistication. I hope to be eloquent in my speech and be very articulate, you know. I always have this thing where I'm talking and I feel like people are not understanding me, so hopefully I talk with confidence and people are understanding me and they're like, oh, that word you use, it just kind of, like, you know when someone says something and you're just kind of like, wow, you used that word? That, like, okay, never mind. I'm just remembering this interview with Cole Sprouse. He was like, it was very trepidatious, and I was like, woo, use the word trepidatious. I hated that. Especially, I'm like sweating. Ooh. Guys, I'm sorry that I'm a hot mess, but also I'm not really sorry because like, I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm so sorry. It's not funny. Oh my god. Oh my god, they're probably gonna think that I'm overreacting, and I'm not overreacting, I really am sick. Sis, I haven't achieved self-love like that high up yet. Like, I guess one thing I'm proud of is that I don't have an eating disorder anymore. I think it was a fake eating disorder, but basically I lost so much weight and because I was like really exercising, and my doctor said that my thyroid isn't working properly anymore, that I need to gain weight or I'll die, right? Or my body will start eating itself. So I'm proud that I don't have an eating disorder anymore, and learning to make my own self happy rather than seeking happiness from external sources. Well, damn it. We're already getting deep here in the first video. I kind of hate that. For me. I'm multifaceted. I'm broody. I'm moody. I have a silly streak a mile wide. I'm religious. I'm multicultural. I'm bilingual. I'm strong-willed. I'm very intuitive and very self-aware. North Carolina, Kuwait, Bahrain, New York City, and Georgia. 5 places. The longest I've lived was Kuwait, and that was from the age of 2 to 15. I have a lot of them, so I don't have a favorite. I've lived a privileged life, alhamdulillah. My thoughts. How's your mental health? I've experienced something traumatic in public school where the lunch lady would give us sweet potato fries, and they were basically sliced sweet potato with like a hint of like some crunch on the top of it. But when you bit into it, it was like this mushy sweet potato, and obviously it was sweet. And I would mix it with ketchup, so I was like really trying to make it really trying to make it work, and it was just not working. But I didn't want to think too hard about it. I would eat this so many times like at school. So I was like, you know what? This is disgusting. Like, I don't like sweet potato fries. Then I ended up going to a restaurant and I actually had sweet potato fries. And they were okay, but they were still sweet. Like, they weren't fries, like they weren't savory. Like, I'm used to fries just being salty, ubes, like that's it. And this had like cinnamon in it. And they served it with like sauce, like chipotle sauce. I was just like, all right, like it's not that good, like, And then I went to Cocoa Grinder. Cocoa Grinder, please sponsor me. I love you. Like, your food is so good. I had it there and it wasn't sweet, cooked all the way. It wasn't mushy, and you don't really need to have sauce with it. It was like, it stood good on its own. Like, it was good on its own. I loved it. That's the only place that like had really good sweet potato fries. In essence, I like sweet potato fries under certain conditions. I love baby goats so much. Goats are so funny to me, first of all. When they scream, their tongue comes out and it's like, bah, bah. It's so funny because it looks like they're under stress and they're like, their necks like, you know what I'm saying? If you've seen those covers of Taylor Swift and like they were like, oh, trouble, but instead like they cut to the go and like, trouble. I love goats so much. They're so cute, but then and then sometimes they drool when it happens and they can't control it, so they're just like, it's just so good. I freaking like, they're so cute. I love baby goats so much.